Yo guys, what's up? It's Blackheart here, and today we're gonna do a little quick video because I saw that you really liked my last video about some tier list. I made a difficulty tier list, and today I wanted to do something similar. So another tier list, but this time not focusing on the difficulty of each character, but instead, since a lot of you asked me about my opinion on each character's strength, we're gonna do a tier list about that. So of course it's my opinion on every character. I'm not a competitive player still, so of course my opinion can differ from yours. So tell me what you think in the comments and tell me if you agree or not with what I'm going to say. So as you can see, in these different charts, like there's no chart in which you have like a weak character or like not good character, because I think every character in this game is a good character. Like every character in this game can play Tekken. The only thing is that there are some characters that are far beyond the game's mechanics, and they are completely strong in everything they do. And once we get to these tiers, the characters are still good, but not like the above. So for example, look at the last tier. The character here is good, but not like the above. So it's still good, but not like the super strong ones. So every character is viable in this game, and every character has its own strength and super OP stuff. So you know, it's not about strength, it's about effectiveness, that in this game is very, very important. So let's go on and let's not waste more time. So I'm gonna go quick on some of them because it's very clear that they are universally known to be one of the some of the best of the game. So if you have any questions on them, just ask in the comments. But really, there's no denying for everyone in the Tekken community that Jin is broken. No more to say. He's exceptionally good character in everything he does. Same for Nina. Also one of the best of the game. Crazy hit, crazy damage, crazy wall carry, crazy strings, crazy frames, crazy engagers, of some of the best in the game, crazy punishment. So everything about Nina checks out to be very, very good. So Jin and Nina are some of the best of the game right now, undoubtedly. Like there's no doubt. Same applies for Feng. I think this is my top 3 characters in the game right now, by the way. I think they are super strong, super broken. They do everything they can in a good way. They have no like direct weakness. Like they have no weakness in this game. Like to take Jin for example. Yes, crazy space control, crazy Oki, crazy lows. Yes, everything you need. Crazy engagers, a very good stance, a very good evasiveness in this game, crazy punishment. He has everything you need. So same applies for Nina and Feng, by the way. Feng also a great character, great poking, great low pokes, great damage, amazing damage. So yeah, this is my top 3 at the moment. Let's go very steady, very fast on also others of this tier. Like for example, also Alisa is super broken right now. She has insane poking. Also, like for example, down 4 1+2 is so good. Or like her combo damage is so simple yet so effective. Her chainsaws in it are so good. Like they do crazy amount of chip damage. So I think she's one of the best of the game. Probably top 5 right now. Very easy also, that's another thing to consider. She's very easy and effective right now, and she has also no apparent weakness at all. Like of course she is very punishable on some stuff, very steppable, but she has crazy movement too. So yeah, amazing character. Same applies for Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu is also one of the best of the game right now. He has insane hit, insane damage, insane wall carry also, and he has a crazy wall string that is 3-2-1+2 that does 1,000,000 damage, especially with no sword. Crazy hit, as I said again, like 1-1 is so good. Kincho is so good. His Dragonfly is so good in it, and he has very good hit strings. Hit management in this game is so good with him. Also, he has a lot of health replenishing mechanics that make him recover a lot of hit or a lot of health. Like for example, out of 3-1 or like out of 4-1+2. Crazy Oki at the wall with like the low unblockable sweep or like the launching sweep or like the 4-1+2 loop. So crazy character. Also evasiveness. Evasiveness is out of every conception imaginable. Like right now with him, like he has a crazy evasive sweep, crazy evasive spin. Yes, Flash is so good in this game because the game is much more centered on aggressiveness, so he shines a lot more. So, overall, a very strong character right now. Probably top 10. Which one is undoubtedly broken? Also, of course, Steve. No, I'm just joking. Dragunov, of course, same applies with Dragunov. Dragunov is so good still in this game, even though with all the nerfs he received, he still remains one of the best of the game. Insane damage to great engagers, great pressure, great lows. You know, he has everything you need from a character. So also him, crazy good character. He is also one of the best of the game. So definitely top 10, even him. It's this is demonstrated by the fact that it's like now 3 times in a row that Dragunov wins a major back to back. So yeah, they definitely need to nerf this character more, probably. Also in the broken tier list, I'm gonna put also June. I think she's very downplayed in this game right now. I am a June main, and I think she's one of the best characters in the game right now. Not top 10, not top 5, but I think at least top 15. If not top 10, top 15, because she has everything you need from a character. Good low pokes, very good mids, very good pressure, if not broken pressure, but very good pressure, very good strings, insane, probably the best punishment in the game until Lydia drops. She can basically wall splat you from 10 frames, both crouching and standing. So June is crazy in this game, crazy damage, especially now that her wall combo is back, with her off kick wall combo is back. So I don't know why everybody just says that she's weak. She's not weak. She's definitely not weak. The only thing she lacks a little bit is a pressure move that does cheap damage. In fact, Kira says that her step 4 should do cheap damage, and I kinda agree. But apart from that, she's completely strong. She's not weak. She's not weak at all. She has an insane amount of tools in her moveset. So I think she's in a broken tier. I think I'm the only one who puts her broken tier, and I'm a June main. Again, I'm a June main, but I don't see her in lower brackets of this tier list, honestly. I don't think she has any apparent weakness, apart from the fact she has also great homings. You know, I don't know why they say that she's not. Let's see. Xiao Yu also is undoubtedly one of the best characters in the game right now. Because she, even with the nerfs, she still is a crazy evasive character. Crazy damage at the wall with her broken wall combo. She's very strong, and yeah, undoubtedly one of the best characters in the game right now. Nothing more to say. She has an with OP she even can go under lows, basically. So yeah. Also same applies for King. King has been even buffed in the last patch. He now has a wave dash, and he has crazy damage. Again, crazy throw game. He has one of the craziest hit smashes in the game, does 60 damage and floor breaks. Like with all these characters, you don't find like true weaknesses. Like, of course they have some kind of gaps in their gameplay, but they just play Tekken 8 so well with all the stuff they have. Like, you know, all of their heat is very good. All of their heat is very good. All of these characters' heat is very good. All of their engagers are very good. You know, like they don't struggle with anything in this game. Their pressure is very good. Their damage is off the charts. Like with these characters, it's all the same. Like they play Tekken 8 in a very effective way. So I think these only are like super. Of course, also Lili, same thing. Crazy punishment, crazy engagers. Her roaming are not the best, but she has a crazy, for example, also countered game now with step 4 or 4-4. Feisty Rabbit is so good on Wake Up. Combo damage is off the charts again. Like, I think she crazy movement in this game. She always had a great movement in this game. In particular, it's also very good. So I think she's one of the best in the game. Nice lows. She has a nice moveset. Like, she doesn't lack anything too. She lacks a little bit with tracking and roaming. Her roamings are not the best, but you know, she has a lot of things to compensate that. Like, she has a crazy space control and crazy movement in this game. So very good character. And I think these only are like the broken ones, like the only factual. Like, we can debate on low 2 that is almost broken. We can debate on that. Like, I would put him honestly in very strong, like between broken and strong, like very strong. But since we are only these charts, maybe like the lower end of broken, because you still have to think a little bit while playing low, but he has a crazy moveset too in this game. Like he has insane damage, especially at the wall. He has a crazy, probably one of the craziest wall combos. His hit is very good. His full crouch mix-up is very good. His engagers are very good. So, like, he play like 1+2 is so good. 16 frame launcher safe in it, so good. Also on Aoki is especially good, even if it was nerfed now, but still very good. So, you know, it's a character that is very effective on the stuff he does. Like, it's very solid, also because execution now was lowered. So for example, while standing for DSS is very easier to do now. So overall, a very strong character to play right now, or low. I would say the bottom part of broken tier, because it's not completely free like these characters. For me, these characters are almost completely free. He's almost like that, like very close. Then we go to the strong tier list, to the strong one, the strong chart. Who should we put here? I think right now, for example, Shaheen is in this tier. Honestly, I wouldn't. A lot of people say he's top 10, and I kinda agree that he's very strong. But at higher level, I think most of his broken stuff can be avoided. Like, for example, the unbreakable, the guard break, the high guard break. Actually, you can react to the sound of him activating that thing. So you can duck and launch almost on reaction if you have very good, precise timing on his sound effect on the stuff he does. Plus, of course, there's a lot of people that still don't know the matchup very well. And he's very strong, don't get me wrong, he's super strong right now, but I just don't see him in the same amount of strength as these other characters. Like, he still lacks something, I guess. Like, for example, I don't know, his engagers are very good, like back 3+4, like down back to 1, but they still have weaknesses in them. Like, back 1 was also very good, but you know, there's no like an engager that you can throw out every single time with no thinking. Like, I guess back 3+4 is your go-to mesh hit engager, but you know, even if he goes into it, then the real fear is about his guard break. But once you react to that, trust me, it gets easier against this character. So of course he's still very strong, but once they also nerfed the Oki out of his slide, all of his game plan is still kind of strong, but not like before. Like, for example, of course with low it's the same. Like, they also nerfed the low slide, but he still has an access to a 1+2 16 frame launcher safe on block when he needs. That goes into Oki. And plus, we have to remember that low's Oki is the same if he's in it, because 1+2, low's 1+2 in it does the exact same effect as before. So they didn't nerf his hit Oki, only his normal Oki after slide. So that's why I think Shaheen is very strong, but not completely broken as the before mentioned. The same applies with a lot of other characters. Like, for example, Claudio is very debatable. A lot of people put him in broken tier, but I don't think he's broken, because he lacks a really strong low. Like a lot of these cards have also good lows to compensate some of their weakness. Claudio still doesn't, because he has of course a low from heat that it's minus 14 and it's very good, but you know, it's still in heat only. Apart from that, Claudio is a very complete, effective character, but another weakness I find in the character is the fact that he has not too many moves to play around it. I know it sounds a little bit strange to say, but in this game it's very important to have a huge amount of moves to play around, because once your gameplay has to rely only on a few selected amount of moves, you become more predictable in long sense. But don't get me wrong, he's still super strong. I just don't find him completely broken. Super strong. I would say this chart is super strong chart. Still almost broken, you know. Crazy damage and everything, but you know, Claudio lacks a bit with these lows, and the rest of also his engagers are not the best. Like running 2 of course is super good, but the others are, like for example 3-2 you can duck the high, up 4-2 is a little bit slow, back 4-2 is very good, but still minus 11 block if so you can punish it. Like there's no thing that you can throw out completely free and we don't risk and get hit. So you know, he has some kind of trouble against in the neutral, but overall very good. Like down back 1+ is so broken. Super strong. Who else? Right now I think I will put them all in the same chart right now. Lars, Paul, and Kazuya are very good right now. Kazuya and Paul because they got buffed a lot in the last patch, and Keisuke demonstrated how good you can be with Kazuya right now and be effective with the character. So he received a lot of buffs, like a CD 1+2 is so good. Same applies with Paul. If you can play Paul right now, he's a menace because of all the buffs he received. He has he launches you 13 frames now in it. So crazy good. And Lars, because of the fact that in this game aggressiveness is very important, and Lars captures the essence of aggressiveness. Like you can play a lot with aggressiveness with Lars in this game, especially online. So I don't think, of course, Lars still lacks a good low like Claudio basically, but his Lars' hit is very good. His punishment is very good. You know, Dan 3 is so broken right now. Dan 3 is so broken. So I think Lars is a very strong character right now. Same applies with Ling. Lee, super good hit, super good engager. 4-4-3 is so free. Back 3-3 is so free. Like Lee, a super strong character. A little bit linear, and his homing is not the best. Like he has a 1+2 that's very good, but apart from that, not too much. But overall, Lee is also a very good character right now. Also a very good full crouch mix-up. So I think he's also very super strong. Who else should be put in the super strong tier list? Like I think Bryan also super strong right now. Bryan, let's see who else. Bryan also super strong. Yeah, I think that's all for the super strong tier list. Let me see. Yeah. Honestly, I would put, but it's very controversial, I know. But I would put Kuma also in the lowest part of super strong, because Kuma is not weak in this game, guys. He's not weak. Apart from his lows that are not the best, and we agree. But he's not weak. He has crazy engagers, crazy heat, super crazy heat, crazy damage, off the charts damage. Crazy counter hits. You know, he's not weak. He's the only character that launches without it at 10 frame counter hit. 1-2 also super good to wall splat from a counter hit 10 frame. He's not weak in this game, guys. Back 1+2 is so good. Like, don't underestimate the strength of the bears in this game, especially Kuma. I think Panda is a lower version, a discount version of Kuma right now. Because basically they share all their move list, but Panda's heat is worse. So be wary of Kuma, guys. In this game, he's not weak at all. Same applies with Bryan, by the way. Bryan, of course, has always been a very strong character. In this game, I don't put him broken tier only because his hit is not the best. Because it's basically his power up more times. You know, you basically use his power up more times. That's all. But overall, Bryan is also super good. He has crazy damage, especially at the wall. Crazy damage, crazy hit, very good hit engagers. So be wary of Bryan, especially Kuma again. Trust me. In the it's okay tier list. Honestly, guys, I gotta be honest with you. By the way, I don't know where to place Leeroy because I don't know much of him still. Like there are not many players who play him. And honestly, even though he received a lot of his buffs, I think you play against Leeroy the same as you did before. It's just that now he risks less. But overall, Leeroy is almost the same. So I would put him like in its okay tier list. Very good, but you know, he doesn't excel in anything in particular. Only down back 3 is very good. Leeroy's down back 3 is so good. Then who else? Also, Jack, I think he's very underrated. So, honestly, Jack, I would put him in super strong still because he has one of the best hit smashes in the game. He has very good neutral control. He has very good damage, very good combos. Now he recovers hit with his stance, you know. It's the same as the other character in Super Strong. He doesn't excel completely like the broken characters, but he's very good. I don't find like him super weak like other people do. Like he has stuff to countermeasure, for example, people mashing out of his stance. And also he has some wonky hitbox, by the way. Jack has very wonky hitbox in this game. Sometimes you don't hit him. I don't know why. Who else? Allora, okay, so in It's Okay tier list, let's put also Raven, Azucena, Leo, Asuka, Victor, Reina, I forgot Reina, oh my god. I forgot Reina, sorry. Reina in broken tier because she's super strong, super strong. She doesn't lack anything, and she is one of the best characters in the game right now. She has crazy 442 is so good with her. She has crazy space control. She has good homings. She has very good combo damage, very good engagers, very good punishment. Her hitbox also is very wonky because she's a small character. So Reina, super good. It's okay tier list, who else? Also Zafina in It's Okay tier list. And then in the good but not like the above, I would put Warang, Steve, Devilgin, Eddy and Panda. Yeah. So in It's Okay tier list, all of these characters are not weak, but they lack something that the super strong characters have. Like for example, Zafina lacks good lows, and her engagers are not the best. You can counter her stance a little bit, but it's very matchup knowledge dependent. Victor, very weak, very linear and weak to sidestep right. Asuka can't pressure opponents like other characters can, apart from running 1+2, but it's still high. So I think that's one of her main weakness. Leo is very good, but very good. I would also almost like in the It's Okay between It's Okay and super strong because he has crazy combo damage. But his engagers are not the best. Apart from one sending for 1+2, but it's a punish. Engagers are not the best. You know, neutral is a little bit weak. He's very has some linearity issues. Also, most of his mids get crushed by a lot of characters. Like, for example, I would show you, you know, Raven Azucena is very good right now, but she doesn't excel in anything right now. So I think she is an okay character. She's just average right now. She doesn't excel in anything, but she's not weak. A perfect. At the moment, I think she's one of the best balanced characters in the game. Like, not broken, not weak, balanced. Same applies with Raven. A very good character, but nothing too special to say, oh my god, this character is broken. Okay character. He does his stuff, let's say. His clones are kinda good, his hit is kinda good, you know, but his engages are not the best, lows are a little bit lackluster, you know, so usual stuff. These characters in the good, but not like the above. I have some more trouble, like, not like the others. Like, for example, Warang is very linear, much more so, and is actually difficult to play. Same applies with Steve. He's actually difficult to play in this game. Not weak, but difficult. Same applies with Devil Jin. These characters are not weak, but it's a complementation of both being not super strong and also being a little bit difficult to play. Warang is very linear. Steve doesn't has trouble against very oppressive characters. Doesn't launch basically never unless it's a counter. Devil Jin has been nerfed a lot. You know, Eddy is very matchup knowledge dependent, and once you realize how to play against him, he's not super effective right now. He has a lot of his engages are not the best. You know. These characters in the lower part of the tier list are not weak characters, they just have a little more trouble against the super strong characters. So, this is my tier list. Of course, if you have any questions, and if you want to, you know, to go deep down some of the tier list, some of the positions I made here in the chart, please feel free to comment here in below, and we'll discuss about it, we'll talk about it together. But these are my final opinions on the character strengths right now in the game. So let me know what you think, guys, and see you soon. Bye!